Hellfire consume you! The Hellfire Warlocks of the Ashmedai damn their own souls to gain their power. After seeing all the damage they've wrought, I'm glad to know it was not enough to save their wretched lives. Imps may be the weakest of all the devils, but their cruelty is boundless. I'm glad for everyone destroyed, for I have seen what they do to the weak and injured. Our allies in Scar Alley need weapons to fight the devils and their Ashmedai cultists. My dead soldiers can no longer use their blades, but perhaps our allies can. I want you to collect the weapons of the dead from the battlefield, and take what you can find up to Brother Sataran in the Underscar. The Ashmedai cultists claim their Legion devils are invincible in battle. My soldiers believe that, and are losing heart. We must show one and all this is not true. I ask you to slay the Legion devils who prowl the blasted battlefield, to prove even devils can die. Then make your way to Brother Sataran at the gates of Scar Alley, and bring word that help is here.
The Ashmedai must not prevail. When the Ashmedai repulsed our attack, we had no time to gather our fallen. Now their bodies lie strewn across the battlefield, and the fiends will not allow us to gather our dead. My own powers are taxed to the limit just healing the living. I must ask for your aid to pray for the dead. cannot stop us! You cannot stop us!
I thank you for this small mercy. Considering the nature of our foe, I fear for the souls of even the most righteous soldiers. Your efforts have given them some measure of peace.
Cultists and devils in the streets. I'm glad Helm cannot see this. Even though my god Helm is long dead, as his last living priest, I am called upon again to defend the helpless against those who would do him harm. These weapons will help, as will news of your arrival. Thank you for bringing these weapons, and for bringing hope. Many trapped within Helmshold under the heel of the Ashmedai were watching you from the walls as you fought. We prayed for your success. Word is spread even to us here in Scar Alley. The people know that help is here, but so do the Ashmedai and their infernal masters. I can only hope the help you bring will be enough. The vile Ashmedai want to make the poor, sick people of the Underscar suffer even more by poisoning their water supply. I still have a few vials of a holy antidote that can purify the wells, but the fiends are always watching me. They won't let me get close enough to bless the water. If you can use the antidote on the wells for me, it could save many lives. Scar Alley was always filled with the sick and the poor, but now this plague of devils has made a bad situation even worse. Those already sitting will need a cure, But with Helm's power all but gone, I'll need to rely on my medicinal skills to help him. If I'm to find an antidote, I'll need you to wrest samples of the poison from the Ashmedai themselves.
I don't know if the city will ever be the same.
Hail, adventurer! The captain has sent someone to deliver orders to Lieutenant Nesvettel? Good. I'm starting to worry about her and her squad. It's a brave thing you're doing, Sergeant. Helm's Hold is a war zone, but Lieutenant Nesvettel and her squad needs new orders badly. The last time I heard from them, they made a house in the north end of the hold their base of operations. You should look for them there.
We have a bounty on Ashmedai symbols.
Though my god is dead, I will do all I can to aid
If
your
Brother
adventure.
Satar entrusts you to fight the Ashmedai, then so too will I. My brother is Councilman Aldwyn Graves, an important man whose word carries great weight in Helm's Hold. This makes him a valuable prize to the Ashmedai, and I've learned they have plans to abduct my brother and force him to join their cult. I tried to warn Aldwyn of the danger, but he is a stubborn man and refuses to leave his home in Scar Alley. Please, can you go to my brother's house and make sure he and his wife are not abducted by those devils?
Let's see what's up.